No, I understand. That's why I'm saying if you guys need some time to turn it over, hide it, or whatever, then that's
I'm
fine.
sorry, I could not hear you.
If you need some time to turn it over or hide it or whatever, then that's fine.
I
I can
appreciate
give
it.
you
We're
that.
gonna go ahead and close our windows.
Oh,
Okay?
go ahead, do
All
your
right.
thing.
And to my understanding,
That's not true. No.
okay, you can have the right to be wrong, and that's cool. You can only.
I have the right to be wrong.
You have the right to be wrong.
Likewise. Actually, in your job, you
can't.
can't be wrong. This lady was kind of tripping out here.
Sir, you can't come in our window like that. That's crazy. We're trying to work.
Go ahead and do your work. What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy, Bay Area Transparency, and we are back at it once again. For this video, we are in the city of Sacramento, California. We went to the SMUD building, the main SMUD building. SMUD is the electrical utility for the Sacramento area. It is a publicly owned utility, so we went there to go ahead and do our public employee conduct check. As we do, we encountered some employees who didn't really seem like they knew this was a public area and that their interactions with the public could be recorded. We also encountered a security officer or police officers, I don't know which ones they were, who was a little confused on the way the law worked, but seemed logical and mature enough to have a conversation about it. So we actually had a decent conversation. Another thing I want to say is a Sacramento police officer showed up and actually asked for my autograph. When he asked for that, to me, I thought he was asking for my ID or who I was, so I said negatory when he asked me, but it didn't really register what he was actually asking for until I saw the video. So I do apologize, officer. When you asked for that, I thought you were asking for my ID. I was saying no, it just kind of, I'm used to that. I would have absolutely given you an autograph, although I think it is very weird. I'm not famous. I mean, some people watch it and they like it, but it's just a really weird thing for me. I've been asked for pictures and to take pictures with people many times all over the place, but never have I been asked for an autograph. It was weird. I was not prepared for it. So I apologize. I didn't want to offend you or be offensive in that way. And I really respect the job you did that day. Anyways, follow us on Facebook, Bay Area Transparency Official. Follow us on Instagram at Bay Area Transparency. Subscribe, like, share. Let's go, baby. BAT. I'm out. Damn, it's huge up in here. That's crazy. It's hella big. Look, it's a wind turbine. Welcome to our energy smart home. Interesting. So they have a big old security thing there. It says energy efficient, I guess. Resting rooms, some worker room. Got another window. Here's a QR code. This window's closed. So we can see. What? Measuring? No.
What's the camera for?
Pictures.
I know.
Yeah.
You're doing pictures of what?
Everything, yeah.
Is it for a reason?
I could barely hear you, man. I don't I don't know what this guy's saying. Oh, that's cool. He's gonna help me.
Just to take pictures?
Come again?
Just taking pictures just to take pictures?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
I mean, necessarily.
Let's get the mushroom guy. That's from Mario, for those who don't know. That's awesome. Doesn't say he's a First Amendment auditor.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
May I ask you what you are doing?
Taking pictures.
Of what?
Just everything.
Because we do have sensitive personal information of our customers here, and we do not allow that. So
Oh,
if
okay.
you want to take a video of the building outside, you can, but inside here, especially in this secured area, we do not allow that for privacy and security.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm so sorry.
Gotcha,
Yeah. So
okay.
please stop what you're doing, and we request that you don't post it anywhere, because it's just that it could contain sensitive information for our customers.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay? So yeah, please don't publish it or anything like that.
Okay, did you want a minute to hide that stuff, or?
No, we just don't allow this area to be videotaped. You can talk to our security if you have any concerns, but we just don't allow. This area is highly secured. It's not allowed access to anyone, only certain employees within SMUD. So like I said, we have a lot of sensitive information in this area.
Got.
Please stop the recording.
Well, I have to record. Yeah, it's part
You
of
have to
it's,
record for what?
it's part of my job. It's my
What is
policy.
your job, sir?
Well, I'm a journalist, but it's
Do you have
my
an
job.
ID? Did you get clearance from our public relations team?
No, I haven't talked to anybody.
Okay, well, you have to talk to them first and to get clearance in order to do that.
Oh.
They just allow you to take like videos, without consent.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. So where are they in the building, or where would they be at?
I don't know if they're working remotely or if in their office. We can try to give you. I can see if I can get a phone number for public relations. But it's also available at smud.org if you need to get a hold of.
Oh, I can look at it online. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, if I need to talk to them, I definitely will. I'll give them. I'll look it up and talk to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was
Are
your
you still
what was
recording right
what
now?
was your name?
Are you still recording right now?
What was your name?
My name is Joyce.
Joyce. Okay, good to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm still
Okay, so
recording.
please stop it, and please do not post it or release it to anybody. Is our request.
No, I can't do that.
Can I get your information, sir, so I can have our public relations officer reach out to you?
Well, I'm here if they want to talk to me. But yeah, I have to. It's just my policy to keep recording. So.
Can you please write down your name and your phone number, sir, if you don't mind, please?
Well, no, like I said, I'm here if they want to talk to me, but I'm not gonna give any information.
How long are you going to be staying here till?
I don't know. It's
And what is your name?
It's up in the air. It could be 45 minutes. It could be 3 hours. I'm not sure.
Okay, what is
Yeah.
your name, sir?
I don't give that type of
Well, you
stuff.
asked for my name, and I just provided you my name. So I think it's just fair that you provide me your name as well.
Okay, I understand. You think that, but yeah, I don't give my information.
You don't want, can I at least get your first name?
No, I don't give any of my information out.
So please stop the recording is what I'm requesting you to do.
Okay, I understand your request. Like I said, it's
And if
just
you
it's my
can
policy.
go away from this area, like I said, we have secret information here.
Okay.
Where I'm kindly requesting that of you.
No, I understand. That's why I'm saying if you guys need some time to turn it over, hide it, or whatever, then that's
I'm
fine.
sorry I could not hear you.
If you need some time to turn it over or hide it or whatever, then that's fine. I can give you
Go
that.
ahead and close our windows.
Oh, go ahead, do your thing.
Thank you.
Yep. Alright, so Joyce was not understanding like what's really going on. And was clearly just demanding things that I don't feel like she had a right to demand, or I mean, I guess she has a right to say whatever she wants, but yeah, people can just walk up and look at anything and everything.
Very nicely not to record. That's crazy.
I wonder how long they'd stand there for that. Probably not very long. That's crazy. That lady's just being crazy for nothing. No reason. I want to get action from this door. Like, I know people go to and from that door. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. Oh, they got a blanket. Awesome. I'm going to get snuggly. Look at this. Look at this. This is hilarious. They've literally put up a blanket and they put up that black box, little mailbox thing. But like we can see through, like Do they think this is the only way to see through? Let's go show them. You know, I'm just giving them time to do dumb shit and watch them when they do it, right? I just keep an eye when they're doing it. And there's a popo here. Interesting. Was that a security or a cop? I don't know. Looked like he had a badge, or like not a badge on his chest, but a badge to sign in. So those might be actual real cops and not securities, which is interesting. Anyways, yeah, I can literally just go to the front if I want, but I'm not, because I'm giving them time to just act stupid. Like, I want to see this dumb shit that they do. Put their blanket there and this piece of paper and all that stuff. So they've closed these 3 or 2 windows, but they've closed 2 blinds. And then now we got these ones right here. But that's what I'm saying is like...
No, you can't film that. It's customer data in here. You can't do that. Okay, go call the police.
Go ahead. Customer data, you can't film that? Of course I can. I can film anything I can see. And nobody's here. Let's point this out. And nobody's here even at the window, and I waited on purpose for that, right? So there's nobody here.
You can film from here, by the way.
Huh?
You can film from there's expectation of privacy from customer data.
No, I disagree.
I understand that, but that's what we have people here. Customer service expectation of privacy. And so, I mean, we don't care. I mean, honestly, you can film, you know, as long as they're in public areas, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm in a public area.
Right, but they're working on customer stuff like addresses, social security numbers, account numbers. You can't film it that. And to my understanding,
That's not true. Yeah.
Okay, you have the right to be wrong, and that's cool. You can only.
I have the right to be wrong?
You have the right to be wrong.
Likewise. Actually, in your job, you can't be wrong, but it's fine.
I'll admit it. That's cool. It's just that if they're working on customer accounts and you're using not your naked eye, you're using an enhancement. If you see that and you put it online and someone gets it, that's the only concern. I mean, unless you.
And where's the crime? Where's the crime there?
I'm sorry.
Where's the crime?
There's some of this information out on the internet.
Where's the crime though?
Well, at this point, there's no customer service. So I mean, you're not just stopping business because customer service can't get served. That's an issue.
Well, if they choose not to serve customers, then that's going to be their issue. It would be on them, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I
A little bit different because this is public and there's no, what do they call, reasonable expectation of privacy in public. So
that's why we have people. There is an expectation when you come in. So I'm just asking if a customer comes up, if you give them
it's no difference than being in a smaller lobby when there's a window there and I'm recording and they're helping a customer. It's the same thing.
not if they're giving like social security numbers.
Yeah. It's not my job to protect that data.
And we'll make sure that
It's not my job to protect that data. And the crime is not getting the data, it's what you do with it. It's stealing it and then committing fraud. That would be the crime, right? But just gathering the data and putting it out is not the crime.
I
So,
understand. But
okay.
do you block it out just for
No, I don't block anything out. No. It's not my job to protect it.
I mean, when you see, I see other places like 916 times and stuff like that, they block out the kids' faces and stuff like that. And it's just,
Well, I typically just don't record children. Like,
okay.
I don't put them in my video. I don't need to block them out because they're never in my video.
Okay.
Yeah. And typically your random person who's going about their day like this gentleman wouldn't be in my video, right? They would just never end up in the video.
I got you.
But with what you're saying is like not being able to record in here and things like that is just not, it's not true.
Well, I mean, they're concerned about that customer data getting leaked.
Well, so that's one of the purposes of doing something like this is to make sure that they are protecting the people's data. So when I walk up to a desk and they're like, you can't record this, I have all this stuff over, eyes can see it as well. Some people can write it down and memorize it.
If you're using an enhancement, that's not just the naked eye.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's anything as far as your eye can see. My eye can see all the way through that room, so it's the same thing, yeah.
You'll be able to read what's on the computer screen, zoom in.
I wouldn't be able to read it without my glasses anyways, but I need reading glasses. These are my far away glasses, but
Same here.
yeah, so no, it's a little different. The onus is on them to protect that information. So
I'm here to get something started. Wouldn't let me do it online.
One thing, so I appreciate it.
so see, like as he walks by, I just turn. And but that's just my policy. I don't have to. I could walk right next to him and sit there and record the whole conversation. For me, I just think it's fucked up, so I don't do it. You know what I mean? That's just my policy. But
Okay,
so
well now, okay, I have an understanding. Obviously, not everybody is respectful.
yes, some people aren't. Some people literally would. Now, let's say I give an example. Say this guy walked up and he was listening to our conversation and he said something like, "You're a fucking idiot, dude. Get out of here with that camera." Then I would be right next to him while he was trying to do his stuff, right? Because at that point, hey, you made yourself part of the story. It's not my problem. It's yours. Well, yeah, you provoke. Well, I mean, if they're provoking it, then. But yeah, other than that, I typically regular people. I try to keep them off as best I can, and I'm pretty good at it. I make sure that they just don't end up. But unless they come up to me, right? But as far as this stuff goes, I even told the ladies back here when they walked up, they're like, "Hey, we have stuff out." I was like, "You want me to give you 10 minutes to turn it over?" Like, I have no problem with that, right? But because I'm not looking for people's info. But when they walk up or like you can't do that. It's not true. We can legally do it.
I mean, but I mean, to my understanding, in eye, that it's what the eye can see, no enhancements. Like if you could like a telephoto lens, like zoom in on something. That's the way I understand it.
Well, yeah, if they have that out, right? So the saying is, these people are going to need help, but the saying is you can record anything your eye can see, which means if that window is open, I can record all the way back to the wall and I can zoom it. There's nothing that stops me from doing any of that. Now, like I said, I don't, because I'm not looking for people's information. I think it's up to get it, but we could, so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Well,
I'm just a little different. Like, these people are going to do their thing. I'm going to walk away from the thing so they can do it. But I could, just while they're there, I could just stand right here, but I'm just not going to. You know what I mean? I just don't do that. So
you're one of the,
I'm different.
the nicer.
I just think there's ethics behind it.
You know
right?
what? That's key.
Because there's this bad narrative that people are, where you're here just to create a confrontation, and so you'll get put out and sue and all that stuff. And like, I think maybe some people do that, but I don't, right? Like, I just like to be ethical and respect these are not public workers. They're just normal people going about their day. They have no reason to be on my camera. They're not embezzling money, that I know of. So, anyways. So that's why I keep the regular people off.
I'll ease them.
Just my way of doing it.
I appreciate it. I'll go ahead and talk to them. I'll ease their. I'll know that you'll walk away.
Yeah, when people come up, yeah, they won't be on my camera. Cool. Thanks, man. So I typically would not go out. I think I'm gonna go get this conversation just because I want to hear it. Typically right now I would not go out when the cops pull up, because what they do a lot of times is lock me out. But they're not gonna lock this. They can't lock it. And so I am going to go ahead and go out and check this conversation out, because I'm interested in it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if it was a smaller office and I was worried about a door being locked, something of that nature, I would not hop out of it. So this is why I need a shotgun mic. Let's get them all on the camera. There we go. Right there. It's perfect. So what I just heard them say was we were worried about him catching the public information, right?
It's okay if I got your autograph?
Negative.
Negative? Alright.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Big old negatory. Yep.
Call us if you need us.
Take care. Yep.
I thought you were in the Bay Area where you go live.
Bay Area? From Oregon.
What was that?
Oregon.
You're from Oregon?
Oregon Community Cop Watch.
Oh. You had a different name.
Oh. I haven't given one, so.
No, from that. Take care, man.
Yep. There we go. I guess they think I'm BAT, but I just told them no, it's Oregon Community Cop Watch. No BAT. That's funny. People call me Bay Area Transparency all the time, but nope. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, part of what I heard the cop was say, well, if he's going to be cool, because it's our concern that he's going to get people's information. Like, I just wanted the understanding needs to be clear. I'm doing it because I don't do it, right? If I want to, I'll do it, and I'd like to teach them that it doesn't matter what you care about.
You're being ethical about it. That's what I.
Yeah, I think there's a right and a wrong way to do it. You know.
I mean, this really kind of my first time. I told someone to come in and film it, which everybody's always been cool, you know. But there was one guy. I think their biggest concern is always customer data. And
He was what?
Their biggest concern is customer data.
Oh, customer data.
And demonstrated, see, you're doing it the right way, the ethical way. So.
Right. Well, and I mean, it's important to point that out to them sometimes. It's like,
That's what I told
your concern should be customer data. And if I can see other customers' data just by being around the windows, like, you're up, do your job better, you know. And I understand it's a hard thing, because sometimes they're like, well, on my computer, you can see it. And I'm like, turn it around. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, but it's important. I had this one place that they had people, it was up in Salem, right? They had people's stuff everywhere. Yeah, Oregon. I mean, that's why my Oregon Community Cop Watch, right? But they had stuff everywhere, and they're like, no, you can't record. No, I'm like, I'll give you a minute to turn it over, and they're like, no, and
I think
they
that's
just.
honestly what sounds more.
But they changed their policy, you know, and so that's what I mean. You know, it's education for everybody, right?
Yeah, well, we've been that way for the longest time. I mean, it's been a big thing, obviously. But I appreciate you talking to me, and some people just automatically start like coming off.
Yeah,
Hostile.
and it's not ethical.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't like
I was
that.
like, well,
That's not cool. I'm not here to cause a confrontation. I'm here to see if you guys are gonna give me one, right? Partly. I mean, there's a million reasons I'm here, right? Everybody always asks, why do you do this? And I'm like, I couldn't explain it in a couple
do it all the
words.
time.
There's so many reasons to do it, you know.
and we've had those conversations because I mean, obviously, you know, it's like, hey, they can't, you know. So it was like it's about the model.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and now I understand if you're concerned about data. I mean, obviously, the expectation over here, but they did, you know, all the data is removed and.
Yeah, they should be good. And I would have gave them the time to do that too, just because I don't want my data out there. You know, like, yeah. I mean, don't steal my bad credit. I don't want you to have that. No, I got good credit, but yeah. All right, take care, man. Appreciate it. This lady was kind of tripping out here.
So you can't come in our window like that. It's crazy. We're trying to work.
Go ahead, do your work. So she said, sir, you can't come in our window like that. I'm trying to work. I'm like, go ahead. You don't want to do an interview? She didn't want to talk at all. She was like, I'm gone. So they've actually confused the other ladies, obviously, right now, because she's like, you can't come in our window. And look, I can see the computer right here. I can absolutely, if I wanted to, I could zoom in and record that computer all day, right? But I'm just not going to. As a matter of fact, I can turn it like this and keep the computer off, and I can record this lady, right? So, but I'm not interested in. I mean, it's pretty pointless to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty pointless to record us as well.
Well, with the way you're acting, it's not actually. I like exposing people that act like you. Right. How's it going? Yeah, they're open. They're just, they don't like my camera, man. Here, I'll let them know you're here. Or you could probably just knock and they'll answer it. Y'all got a oh, she's not there. Hold on. This guy is. Hey, y'all got a customer here. He's trying to get help. He'll help you. Yep. Okay, this gentleman. Yeah, I just knock, let him see you. There he goes. Yeah, he got you. See, so that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem. I'm not going to get this gentleman on camera. I'm going to put it over that far right here so I can keep him off. But that's the problem with these idiots having all the windows closed because there's a camera out here. Because the dude, he's looking around like, how do I get help, right? Which way do I go? Who's going to help me? And now I got to go over there and knock and be like, you got a customer out here. So that's why they don't close the windows. They hide the information better and leave your own weird personal feelings about not wanting to be on camera at home. Or can I go out this way? I guess I could go out this way. Oh, this is I mean, I guess you can exit this way. It says exit. I wouldn't see why we can't exit this way. Yeah, let's go out. We'll go out this way. Ugh. So it's an employee entrance, but anybody can exit, right? So employee entrance, but everybody exit. Yarp. Okay, got it. Let's boogie. Take a walk. Why is that? Why doesn't it say anything on any of these doors?
Well, you're not supposed to go out this way, but out there, there's several no trespassing signs.
Oh, interesting. That's why I was looking at the doors like, oh, I could exit here.
I understand. People go out that way all the time.
Yeah, they got to put something up. They don't want us to go. Because right now I could have been like, yeah, I can. Nothing's up. I'm going. Sorry.
No, you're all good, man.